Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Crusader Kings II. I'm playing as King Emmerich of Germany, age 22. It is the year 1090. We are not in the best position, but it's not as bad as it actually seems. We do have two factions. Both of them have high percentage of our overall strength. Although a lot of our losses came from our domain too, but a lot of it also came from the vassals, and that is improving. Let's see about Marshal. Well, he's newly appointed. He's training troops in Würzburg. That's exactly what I want him to do. As for my spy master, well, one of the guys is coming from Bar, so 106%. He's also a heretic, so of the Waldensian religion. Have to deal with that. I can't convert him. I don't have enough money to make him happy. Even if I did, I can't see it. Yeah, it just says 68. Won't tell you what it will raise his opinion to. So we need to deal with that. Those are our immediate threats. And if it wasn't for those two idiots with the factions, there's a lot we can do. I think I would go to war. I can take, is it Ulm? And I can take Breisgau. I was calling it Bresegau before, but it's Breisgau. I can take this and not increase my vassal limit because it would go right to the... Like, this is one duchy. So one will go to him. And from here to here... you would be taking that, and that would go right to him. So now, as for what's going on in Poland here? Well, you have a Catholic revolt. He's trying to take over the rest of Poland. I can actually help him. Offer to join war, claim Poland. I'd love to be able to do that, except we would be facing. We could very well go to war, civil war, any day now. And I just can't do it. I can't do either of these wars I really would like to get into. And it's all really because of these idiots going after Corsica down there. And I watched the battle. It was overall that we lost. We're around even when they added in their other armies into it. But it was their leadership, and if you looked at the top that showed a mountain, so I think they were sitting on a mountain. Was it not right here? Yeah, we're still here. Our army's still here. No, it was right here. To look at the terrain, but it showed a mountain. It says terrain, hills. This one says hills. So I think because they sat in defense of that, that's what really helped. Plus they had better leadership. I think our army was better overall. We had more numbers than them. At least it actually looked like we were winning until they were reinforced with several thousand. Then it changed, unfortunately. Okay, so beyond all that, actually, I've been checking out the forums. I'm kind of concerned there hasn't been another DLC since December when this Way of Life came out. A lot of people are asking about it, and apparently they don't want to do small DLCs anymore because I don't think that they're selling as well as the larger DLCs. I think Way of Life is considered a small one, although I think it's deceptively small. It's actually a lot of work went into all the events that they put in. I don't think it's as small as people think, but I think it's more like a middle between small and large DLC. But so, Johan himself said they want to put in larger DLCs, so the small ones aren't just not selling. Okay, so there's that, and I suspect within the next week or two that they will make an announcement. If it keeps going like this for the next month or two and still no announcement, that means they're probably working on a large DLC. I'm not sure. But rumors are floating based on, was it Grugi, one of the devs? He said he likes ships or something like that, so they may have something to do. I really think that they're missing out in combat between ships. They should have it. Realistically, they had combat back in the day. Apparently, the defense of England in the 100 Years' War greatly involved ships all around the coastline. So, I guess, whatever. I may have it wrong. Maybe it was the French doing it. But it was an integral part of the defense of one of the places. So, I know that they did have combat in ships. I mean, it wasn't as common, I guess, as later on. But, like I said, all they have to do is have a percentage between two opposing fleets of them actually getting into combat with each other. It would be cool to have captains of the fleet and admirals or whatever, but I mean, this part of the game takes place in the Dark Ages. I don't think the organization was really that high, so I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I just know that the ships did fight each other. It wasn't super common, but they did fight. So it's something that they should be able to do. And you should be able to actually prevent somebody from walking from here to here. Because they'd be taking ships to get across, but yet you can't do that if you have a fleet there. It means it's meaningless. So, yeah, that's something that the game is sorely lacking. I think it's one of its weakest points. Is the Navy is just a means of transporting men from place to place. And if you're a raider nation, capable nation such as the Vikings up north, then you can use it to transport your loot. But it's a lot more than that. So, okay. So, what am I doing? Well, I don't know. My agents are there. We're just gonna have to sit and see how this goes. I haven't played. What is it today? 21st of April. I think it's the 21st, isn't it? I haven't played since like the 3rd or 4th of April, so it's been about close to 3 weeks. So our retinue is really depleted. It's about a third of its normal strength. That needs to reinforce as well. And that's another reason. There's not many people in these factions. There's like 2 guys. And the reason that they're able to have such a high percentage of my power is because we just lost so much men in the last war. That one battle is what really did it. So it looks like another faction has sprung up. I don't remember there being 3 when I loaded. One's from the same dude he wants. I think. No, it's different guy. Just looking at their faces, it was similar enough. But they have a different banner and everything. It's a different guy. January 4th. Save already. Well, I kind of suspect that we'll be reinforcing quickly. The factions are starting to come back now that the war is over. That's kind of frustrating. It dropped from 106% down to 94%. Probably because our strength just jumped up. Yeah, it went up from 9,000 to 11. The domain always seems to take a long time. I don't know why it always takes so long to reinforce. I've got my marshal there recruiting. And then theirs just goes up by a couple thousand a month for my vassals. That's kind of cheating. Emmerich Adelard has become Baron of Nachod. Where is Nachod? Probably one of the newer places here. Okay, so let's give this to... Oh, here, this is Boleslav. Okay. I was thinking it's outside of our country. Our nation. It's not. Oh, yeah, there was another really important thing that I'd forgotten about to talk about here. What's it called? Nachod. Bishopric. Okay, we'll let him deal with that. Okay, yeah. At the end of the last time I played, I was looking at see what I can do about this vassal limit, and founding a new empire is not out of the possibility. The only thing that I need to do is have 8,000 prestige. It's a long way off. That's really the biggest hurdle, and save up 1,000 gold. I already have 3 kingdoms. I'm kind of working on my 4th here in France, and I'll have to what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the core of Germany. Of course, I think Germany and Frisia I'll keep as my own kingdoms. I'll designate Kingdom of France and Middle Francia to other people. So that will really reduce my vassal limit. Take it down. You have to do that. I hate doing it. It's unrealistic, really. An emperor didn't have kings under his command, as far as I know. I think there was somebody who did do that in history, but it wasn't generally used everywhere like that. Okay, so I'd love to go to war with these guys. We just don't have the manpower. And opportunity is slipping by because Bavaria's in a real bad position. I don't even see an army from Bavaria. All I see is, well, there's a Burgundian army. I don't know if that's helping them to lift the siege there or not. But I also would really like to get over here and crush the pagan Polish and institute the Catholic Polish. I could possibly do that. We lost somebody. Spy Master. This guy doesn't particularly like me. What is his skill? 25! Wow! That's about the highest I've ever seen. Well, my former Spy Master was a really powerful man down here, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it was the Duke. His father just died. But he held on to 3 counties, and see, I wish that they wouldn't do that. This guy has so many siblings, it should have been split up. I guess they also have their own... It depends on their own, Duchy of Bavaria, primogeniture, agnatic, yeah, that's why it's not, no, what is it that when you start the game with? I forget what it's called. I can't think. You know what I'm talking about, where it splits up when you have children. Okay, so they also have their own succession rules as well. Unfortunately. I like it when they break up, but they don't... Typically, they're not doing that anymore. As for technology, well, there's nothing. But... military... I really want to get Poland Catholic, though. I can't see this place having that large of an army. What do the factions look like? 83. Oh, did I put this guy... No, I did not. Scheme. He's 25. He should do pretty well. I mean, I can even try to kill this guy. Whoa! Possible plot power 3. Now, you know what? It's not worth it. He's a heretic. It's not worth trying, because if one of the idiots rats out on me, I'm already in a precarious, somewhat precarious situation as it is. He's not the worst king, but he's not a very good king. Stewardship could be much better. So theology focus, I think I already looked at this. 10th August, 1092. Okay, so we're just going to wait. A long while now, you have not felt the presence of the Lord in your thoughts. You're starting to wonder whether there really is any truth in the Bible, or perhaps it's just an old book written by clever liars. These blasphemous feelings will soon pass. 30% chance of gaining stress. I don't want that. Okay, no stress. It's probably because he's zealous. Prince Emic for Frisia faction. These factions need to go. They are really dropping, though, percentage-wise. Now, this over-vassal limit, too, it's also a big problem. What's my income right now? 27. Not bad. 27.18. My brother. He's betrothed to... Okay, yeah, through England. She's going to turn of age too soon. So we'll have the alliance with England, which will help. That's coming up really soon. And I can't believe what Lombardy did. And I'm not going to let that go, actually. This is within de jure, these two counties of Middle Francia. When I'm in a more stable position, they're not even at war with anybody right now. No, they're not. I'm going to go after them. I'm going to reduce their counties in here and hit them in France. We'll have England as our ally as well at that point. I can't believe they haven't reduced the last Norge sites. Norge. Byzantines are as strong as ever. Yeah, there really isn't... There's not a super strong Islamic state anymore. The strongest they have is the Umayyads, so... well, they're right next to an enemy of mine now. If they want to go to war with them, that would be an opportune time for me to hit Lombardy. The Byzantines, well, they're Catholic. There's no difference. They're just the most powerful nation on the planet. It doesn't look as great in size, but when you go down, the wealth of each of these counties and the amount of holdings that are there, it just, and their administrative levels and all that, it just works out to be an extremely packed, powerful place. What's this? Raiders. Right next to me. What's this? Betrothed can marry. Okay, finally. I don't know what to do with you, though. Why we're in the hole, I don't know why. Exceptions just... Okay, we are... A call to arms. Okay, so he calls me immediately. English Revolt and King... I can't even read that. It's two U's. I couldn't read what that was, an A or not. Uroid. Uroid of Scotland. Yeah. Used to be allied with them. King Uroid of Scotland. They have a little bit of Adelard blood in them. Married into... This is probably about 100 years back. Or at least 50 years ago. We're not really in a position to do much to help you, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call up my levies. Need to deal with this. This is right on my own domain. On a courtesy visit to the abbot of the local monastery, you observe a group of monks translating beautifully illustrated books into your language. Well, it's always a chance to increase his learning. It's 20% chance of gaining 1 learning for 40 gold. 30 prestige too. It's kind of worth it just for that. Did he get it? No, I never get those, ever. Oh, she's pregnant, so we need a son. Really need a son. Why are we going into the hole? We were in the hole before this. Okay, it's dangerous to be in the red. Let's quickly kill these idiots off. I almost don't care who's here. Siege leader doesn't mean anything. Emmerich. I don't know. Click on his name. There's his head. Heavy infantry leader doesn't mean anything. And nothing. Another faction starting up. Quickly kill these pagans. Yeah, we shouldn't be in the red. I don't understand what's taking all my money. I understand repairing the retinue. Maybe that's... there's a lot of heavy cavalry there, but it still seems extremely harsh. Okay, we got a prisoner. He's going to our capital. Well, we can't leave that. There. Disband. Okay, now this is back up to full strength. What does that make the factions look like? Oh, this one's pretty powerful. This is still the same guy, Duke Emmerich the Fat. Yeah, 95%. He's got another supporter. The only thing that I can do at this point is just... well, I can go to half-speed reinforcement for the retinue. It'll increase my money. It'll decrease the amount paid, I guess I should say. So we're back in the green. It's not saying expenses for some reason. Okay, there we go. That's quite a lot of expenses. That's all from the retinue. That's, I guess, where the money's going. Damn it, I really want to get over there and help. I could do it, but not with a 93... I can't do it with him. 44%, because he's like bloody... in prison. No, it was minus 40 from all my vassals. Revoke title. I can do it, but he's in a good position. Because he's only got one duchy and then one county, so I don't want to take his duchy away from him. I could. Is this not part of it? Who is this guy? He's not a heretic. I could take it away from him. Revoke title. Duchy. He's a filthy Waldensian. Our vassals will not object. I'm going to take it away from him. I'm going to give it to the other guy here. Okay, so... he's decided to go to war with me, which is actually good. And I hope it's counted as a major revolt, because we're about to raise up a large army. I'm not, you know what, I'm not even going to raise this. I shouldn't even use my retinue. I'm just going to use... yeah, which is the retinue? Grab this, send him up there. I'm not going to touch... because these guys reinforce so quickly. It's kind of unfair, actually. Unrealistic and unfair. Please go into the islands, okay. Let's just meet at Cone. Yeah, right through the enemy lands. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Let's go there. There, that should be everybody. Oh, problem is... oh, okay, yeah. I don't have the duchy under my name. The title is not my name. He's a heathen. He's rebelling. Well, whatever. The county is not heretic, so it's just him. Waiting for everybody to come together. It does take quite a few months. Get that all going right. And you're just sitting there. Okay. It's doing what I didn't want to do. Where the hell's the retinue? The retinue shouldn't be in there. Ah, another girl. That's my third girl. That is not good, actually. It's not the biggest deal. I don't mind having a queen running everything. It's the fact that they look down at me. It's minus 10% opinion, or 10 opinion, if you only have female heir. I'm not sure why that's the case. I don't know. Because I can't go to battle, I guess. They're seen as less capable. There's been quite a few female rulers in history. They were very well loved by their people. Queen Elizabeth being, and Queen Victoria later on. There's never been a shortage of troops, so that's great. It is getting back up there. It's that they hardly have an army anyways. I don't think it's going to matter about my retinue. In fact, I'm going to increase the... Okay, reinforce to maximum speed. Alright guys, get across the damn river. That's actually a fair-sized army to not have my own personal levies in there. That means I'd probably be... Yeah, if everything was reinforced to the maximum, 17k, looking around 24k in total. Majority of the population Boleslav converted. Good. We didn't even have you over there. It helps. I'm not sure if having a bishopric helps, but it does help to have a Catholic ruler there. Some of these guys are pretty old. Okay, he's got a son. No, he doesn't. My uncle. Oh, it's going to go back to the... because he's the Duke. So, this is Suantes. I do believe, yeah, it's Basilis. But he's my uncle, so I won't count as any kind of alliance. Also, they have elective government down in... which is ridiculous. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because elective is not bad. I actually think elective is better. It's good at the beginning, but when you have so many other dukes, it's not as good. So good, yeah, especially if you're not liked. If you are liked, then they'll pretty much follow your lead. Seems like that to me, anyways. Okay, so his army's destroyed. We're facing attrition, for crying out loud. Leader of the English revolt. What's going on here with Scotland? Do they have an army? They do. I am not sure if you... Well, he's close. 8,500. I should send up my army. Do we even have a fleet that can transport that? 178. Yes, we do. That's enough for the... Just enough for this entire amount. Raise vassal fleets. No, we don't have to go down to Corsica anymore, unfortunately. Let's see. What can we do here? Let's split this up. Split in half. Stay here. So we're at 58% against this guy. Oh, they just took a huge attritional hit. There's about 15-something thousand now. Close to 16. Bizarre repul... What? Duke Sigbald of Brabant has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Mayor Peter Falkenberg's sexual preferences. How should I use this juicy information? Let me see. I don't even... He's not even listed as a homosexual. He's chaste. He's fine. Is he against me? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, no. Keep the information to myself. A strange event. Okay, we must have missed something somewhere. Oh, no. Yeah, there's the last one. We're gonna go help out the English. Personally, I'd prefer one place up here, and it didn't look like Scotland. It looked like for a while Scotland was actually going to come and take it all out, but they haven't done anything in 100 years. They haven't expanded into England. So we'll go with the English then. Discover plot, seize fabricate, claim on Kingdom of Germany and plot. Yeah, you have to remember this is a new king. And a lot of people don't like him. He's not the most charismatic king, but he's not terrible. His diplomacy's 9. Almost, I can change it in 2 months now. Okay, he's out of that plot. Well, what I'll do is July 4th save now. I will change his focus and end the video. can call an ally into this war. Well, it's not necessary. We have them by the giblets. Anjou. I really don't know how we have this alliance with Anjou. Strange. Better chaplain than... Okay. Every time they do that, they're always better. Won't lead. Let's proselytize and lost slits. Lost hits. Whatever. So August 10th, I can change the focus. Should be able to now. Okay, so... carousing. Let's get this place back in order. And start inviting people to... Yeah. We'll take down... What did it reduce? It should be learning, actually. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to end the video here. We'll see you next time.